amazing people, you're welcome back to my channel. Today let's go to the Nigerian High Commission together. Everything you need to know, from their toileting to where to sit, when to go upstairs, when to go downstairs. Every information is all I'm going to be sharing with you today. I really hope you get value for your time. I really hope you share this with someone who is planning to go renew their passport at some point or go do something at the Nigerian High Commission. Are you wondering, what documents do I need to put together? There is a dedicated video on the documents that you need to put together. I've made it very simple for you and you alone. I'll put a link to it in the description box. Watch this one. Right, so I came via the night bus and I'll do a video on that separately. Let's go on to the main thing. So this is what you would see when you get to the Nigeria High Commission. And before you get to the Nigeria High Commission, there are other High Commissions on that lane. So I would put in the description box the nearest stop, to this particular place you want to be. So this is the frontage, our front yard. It looks nice. And when I got there, I was so happy. I was like, wow, at nearly 8 o'clock, 7:30, 6 a.m. I think I'm the only one to get here because, that looks like the entrance. And, well decorated. The Nigerian flag looks nice. Look at the door, all shiny, well polished, you can tell. And I was thinking, wow, I can't believe I'm the only one. If you hear, say, share you there, why me? I didn't realize I was whining myself. Oh, look at the crowd. Can you see it? So when you come, you turn that way, the way the camera face, you turn that way. That is where the real deal is. So that is the direction to the dirty door, where they want us to all queue. Nigeria, even though we're in the UK, the way things are with us, it is well. Right, so this is the queue I met. And at that time, I must have been number 151 or so, but I don't know why they did it like 100 and something, because at the end of the day there was no number 100. We all started from number 101. And like I said in my previous video, we had young, old, so many people, irrespective of the age or whatever, all stood. Some people have been there since 5:30, 6 o'clock. That's the queue I'm trying to show you, and it was freezing cold. We started the day at 0 degree. And as at 8 o'clock, 8:30, it became 1 degree, but it was still freezing cold. So the point I'm trying to make here at the end of the day, point number 1, is please get there early. Get there as early as you can. If you get there 9 o'clock, you'll still be attended to, but you'll be number something. I'll show you the queue. And this is me trying to make my way backwards for you to see. It is 1 degree, Westminster, London, live. Who sent me passport to collect? Been here since, I want to say 7:36 or so, even though my appointment is for 9. And the kind of crowd I met in front of the Nigerian High Commission on Northumberland Avenue, London. Hey, oh girl, it is well. Whether you renew your passport in Nigeria or in the UK, it's just so dramatic. It's just so dramatic. I'll show you the queue. It's mad though. With the time I came and I was thinking, oh, well, you need to see the number of people behind me. God should help us to run with that country. I don't know. And people are just talking about how the staff inside will talk to you again, as if they are doing you a favor, even though you have paid for it. Agbero behavior. So, queue updates. Queue updates. I don't know if you remember where the queue was earlier. So when you see that they start calling them inside, please immediately bring out your appointment confirmation slip as well as your postal order. If not, you miss your line. This was what happened to me. Bring it out immediately. Right, next up is the toilet, because I ran straight to the toilet given the situation of things when we eventually entered. And this is the state of the toilet. It is a nice, so this one I entered had no lock, and the other one was, oh dear, I don't even want to go into it really. So you see for yourself. So if you need to use the toilet, just prepare your mind for the worse. So it's got tissue. The tissue they provided was very thin, very, oh my god, it is well. He did the job, we got the job sorted eventually, and I then returned to my position. Now moving quickly to the crucial part of the video, which is the main. So the things that you need to write on your slips. Stay tuned. Right, just to mention quickly, if you forget to bring your postal order outside, there are people selling postal orders, just so you know. And I mean, sometimes, well, some people said they collected some money more than they should have collected, but just buy your thing before you attend, please.
Postcode, phone number on the passport payment slip. Passport payment, address, postcode, phone number. And the passport is 20 postal order. The 20 postal order. Anywhere within the line. The applicant's name and phone number.
Applicant's name.
Anywhere within the line. Just the applicant's name and phone number.
Okay. My car don't feel everywhere. People don't see anywhere sit down.
Ticket number P108. Please go to counter 6.
So when they call you like this, actually all you need to do is they'll get your information checked at the counter, the name and things they asked you to write. They'll check it at that point, and then you get ready to go upstairs for biometrics. So that's how it works. Do you want the other paperwork?
You have your appointment slip here?
My what, sorry?
Appointment slip.
Right, so once they've collected your documents and they tell you to go upstairs, you go back, the same way, or just ask someone. So all you're doing is go in a floor higher, and then when you get there, there will be 2 doors that you'll be seeing shortly, just slightly adjacent each other. The one on the right hand side as you approach is where you'll be capturing, but the one on the left hand side is the waiting area. So just stay tuned, you'll see what I mean. So this is exactly what I mean. So those are those waiting to be captured or just waiting for whatever reason. So you want to go left, and when you go left, you see a woman. She's the nicest person in the whole of that building. So you see her, you collect a form that you'll be seeing with me shortly. You fill that form up, and then of course you wait for your turn to collect the form, and then you sit down and then wait for your number to be called. So they will call the same number that they give you upon entrance into the building. That number you got when I said you should bring out your appointment slip and postal order to avoid losing your queue. So they'll call that number, and then you'd go into the capture room, which is just directly in front of where you are at the moment. So another thing to mention is you want to make sure that you do not go out to buy something, because if you lose your turn, right, so let's show you the form now. So please don't lose your queue. If you can avoid going to at intervals or buy something at intervals, that's the form. Is the e-passport postal service declaration form, and just fill it. As you can see, it's a very simple form, and then wait. In between this thing, I dozed off. I'll not even lie to you, it was a long wait, but not too long. Sleep wake up Right, eventually I did my capturing. They called my number. Something to mention quickly is by the time you're done with your capturing, go back to the room where you waited earlier. Go back and go and meet that woman. Tell her you've done your capturing. She'll give you a sticker to put on your old passport and collect some things from you. Make sure you follow instruction. Ask questions when in doubt. Right, I'm going home now. I'm all done. Oops. And this was where I went to go eat, because I was tired and starving after the whole Ula Balu. Anyway, this was just a shawarma, kebab, restaurant. There is Enish not too far, but with Enish you'd need to take Uber down there. And altogether for someone that used Enish, they must have spent about £63 plus Enish food and everything. Entirely up to you. So if you need any other clarification, have any questions, feel free to holler at me in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching this till the end. Feel free to ask your question, put your additions on in the comment section. Bye guys, subscribe.